Any of my customers, any of my friends, if you ever do get in a wreck, you can take it wherever you want. Do not let them steer you. They don't own your car. They cannot tell you where to take it. So if you want to bring it to me, we will do a good job fixing it. But if you have another friend that does the same as me, take it to them. Keep the mom and pop in business, because once we're all gone, they own you. A couple things here. I wanted to do a quick video. Been watching the trends in the collision repair industry, and I've also been talking to a lot of customers, and there's a whole lot of stuff going on right now. The big corporate giants, let's call them the Walmarts of the body shop industry, you know, they've 1,000 stores. Gerber and all those guys bought Joe Hudson, and they continue to buy, and they continue to put the pinch on the middleman like myself, you know, the guy that still has some pride in his work, wants to put out a quality product where the paint actually matches, the gaps look good. Basically looks like your car when you bought it, if you bought it from a dealership, or, you know, it's in good condition. And so we have a daily struggle of that, because, you know, we do high-end restoration stuff that the work has to be as perfect as you can get it. And then we've also got the collision work, which insurance continues to, you know, want to pay you that much to do it. So what I wanted to bring up is a couple things that hit me earlier. I was listening to a podcast, and, you know, you walk in my business here, I own the property, the business, and you see I've got $72 an hour posted there. And you got to think to yourself, it's 2026. There's a lot of people out there making $60 or $72 an hour working at a company, or real close to it. Insurance wants to pay us that, except for the problem with that, a lot of times they come in here and they want to pay us 58, 56, 60, 62. It's a random draw when they come in my property and want to pay me. And I'm getting upset about this, because they're trying to run me out of business along with anyone else that's an independent or mid-sized shop. And nobody's really speaking out about it. I don't really care if they don't want to send, they don't send me work anyway. I'm not on any kind of network where they're going to send me a bunch of work and keep me fed. We earn every job that comes in here, or they come to us, you know, organically. But I guess what the situation is what's happening a lot lately, even to my customers and others, is people that I've done business with for years, and we've treated them right, fixed their cars properly, sent them home. Maybe they get in a wreck 6 months later, and now insurance is putting the hard steer on them that, you know, old Grubbs, he's not on the preferred list or the network or the DRP or any of that stuff. So, you know, we really need you to take it over here back to the big box store body shop. And once it goes there, you really don't know what you're getting. You could be getting used parts, aftermarket parts, things that won't crash test the same as what was on your car before the wreck. You've got people painting the cars that, well, I'm not going to go too deep there, but the paint's probably not going to match. The texture and the clear is probably not going to be the same. There's a whole lot of factors. So that's going on, the heavy steering. I guess my biggest point here, and you can chop this up and make it sound good, take all my ums out of this, but the biggest deal is if you do get in an accident, I know you're not sitting around thinking about who's the best body shop in Texas when you're at home playing on your phone, because you don't think about a body shop until you're actually in an accident or you're on the side of the road. And then all of a sudden it's, where am I going to take this? So don't let the insurance company steer you away from your shop of choice. In Texas, and I think most of the states, you can take it wherever you want to take it. You are the policy holder. You've got the leverage. They just use their power to steer you where they want to go. The other tactic they've been doing lately is, let's not take that to Grubbs. Let's take that to our holding lot, and we will let you know what the verdict is in a couple of days. Well, I'm going to tell you what that is. They're taking it to a wrecking yard. Call it whatever you want. I'm not going to name the names because I don't want to get in trouble, but they're going to take it there, they're going to review it, and they're going to shop it around all over the country to see who will pay me what for this car that's been in some kind of minor accident. And then they're going to call you and say, sorry, sir, your car's totaled. There's nothing we can do. Here's what we're going to offer you. Here I go again. So, but seriously, it literally happened last week to one of my really good customers. And I said, man, they don't own your car. They have no rights to take it to their place, because you don't know what's happening to it between where it got wrecked and where they're taking it. And the reason they're doing this is they don't want to pay any storage or any fees in case it does total here. They also know that if they capture it there, they can more easily steer you into one of those big box stores. So just a couple things that have been on my mind. I don't think people know that that's going on so heavily. And it's kind of one of those deals. If they keep running out all the mid-sized shops like myself, and it's happening daily, I'm telling you, places closing down, they're tired of fighting the fight, all that. Then whenever you do get in a wreck, you're at their mercy completely. They are under contract with these big shops to use certain parts, certain amount of materials, certain labor rate hours per hour. So they're controlling the costs. If you look back at what some of the big companies this last quarter did, over $5 billion in profit. They gave 2.5 of it back to the customers as a gesture, so they come in here and they don't want to pay that rate. They want to chop my feet out from under me. And I don't know, it's just, I was kind of fired up about it today after listening to that podcast, because there's 40-year-old businesses that are just saying, I'm closing the doors, I'm going to rent my place out because I'm tired of fighting this fight. And that's honestly what's going on. So just want to, any of my customers, any of my friends, if you ever do get in a wreck, you can take it wherever you want. Do not let them steer you. They don't own your car. They cannot tell you where to take it. So if you want to bring it to me, we will do a good job fixing it. But if you have another friend that does the same as me, take it to them. Keep the mom and pop in business, because once we're all gone, they own you. And that's kind of how things are going. So just want to bring that up today. That's my take on it.